they're specifically putting up Christmas audiobooks. So if you know that certain shelves that they're making are going to work for you, make sure you're highlighting that in other parts of your marketing and on social media. Make sure you check out the shelf on Hoopla or so on and so forth. You can also pretty easily create your own featured collections, which might be a great task for a staff member who's particularly knowledgeable about a specific kind of audiobook or a specific kind of movie that you can label in any way you want. So you can do a little more of the really personalized recommendations that you do in your library. And the advantage here, of course, is that on 3M you can make that same shelf, but if you are the most knowledgeable and trusted person in your community on women's fiction and you make a shelf and they all get checked out, you sort of have the same problem you do in the physical library where then everyone has to go on hold and wait. It can be a little more effective in Hoopla because unlimited numbers of people, limited only by the number of cardholders you have, can check out these books, so you can do a lot more merchandising of specific titles that way. So when we're looking at these different services, and they all have their own little quirks and things that work better or not, but overall, both in the services themselves and in marketing in general, it's worth discussing what are you already doing that can be duplicated in these services. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Most libraries already have very strong RA efforts one way or the other. So on the right-hand side is one of my favorite social media things is the Kansas City Public Library on a weekly basis puts something on their Facebook saying, what are you in the mood for? What can we get for you? And it's hugely successful. It's something that their patrons look for. Multiple people make requests. They answer them right there in Facebook. Really markets that very effectively. So libraries are already doing this kind of marketing for their readers advisory and their collections really well. What RA efforts are you already doing that you can duplicate when we're talking